Okay, hello everyone. Back to Strapi GraphQL series. So today I'm going to demonstrate about Strapi GraphQL Authenticated CRUD Operations. So first I'm going to open my terminal and then change my directory to Strapi apps, and I will change my directory to my project folder, and then I will use yarn to start it. If you use npm, just type npm run develop and it will start Strapi for you. Okay, so I will open this link and first I will log in. Okay, now here we are on dashboard page. And then just explain briefly, so that I have this collection type ID card verification, and I have 26 fields here, and just like previous video, the unauthenticated one, it stays the same. I added some users here, and probably the most important thing is to configure this one, roles and permissions. So go to authenticated user, role. So please make sure that you have checked these checkboxes, and then I will just access GraphQL Playground with /GraphQL. So it will bring me to the GraphQL Playground, and first we have to make sure that this one, public role, is not allowed to do any actions, just to secure the application. So it means that we have to authenticate ourselves. So first, to authenticate, I will use mutation, and then I'll look at the docs. So this is how we log in. So this one, login is just name, so it depends on you whether you want to name this query or not. It's not mandatory. And press Ctrl space, and then the GraphQL Playground will show suggestion. I will just choose this one, login, and as stated here, you have to put curly braces, and it will immediately show the suggestion, which is input. Put double, symbol like this. I will break line just to predify it manually. Okay, and first, the field that we have to fill is identifier. It can be password, either password or it can be either username or email. So I will choose Mark, and password is Mark, and then provider is local. So what this means, it means local because you can put other things such as maybe GitHub and other services, other provider. So even you can just get rid of this, but for this time I will use local. And I want to get the JSON Web Token. So this is not mandatory as well, because our goal is to obtain the JSON Web Token. So if I click this one, I got JSON Web Token, JWT. So I will copy this and then put it on HTTP header, but first put curly braces, authorization, and paste this. The token that we have obtained, but do not forget to put bearer as prefix. Okay, we can just hide this. So first I'm going to create an entry. So I will name this query to create ID card verification. Press Ctrl space and it will show you suggestion. As you see, it will be immediately renamed as we stated here. Put curly braces and then it will show you suggestion, which is input, and then data. Yeah, you can just type manually like this, but if you press Ctrl space like this, GraphQL Playground will provide you the string. Put curly braces and then press Ctrl space and then put variables, fields that you want to fill among these 26 fields. So in previous video, the unauthenticated GraphQL CRUD operation, that one, I put all fields in create operation, but here I think I'm just gonna choose several fields. So if you want to, put all fields, yes, of course you can, but please make sure that you put fields that you set to required field here. So now I have these 26 fields all not required, so I can choose any fields that I want to put. Like for example, wait. For example, let's say that birthplace is required, but you don't put it here. That will cause a problem, so be careful. That is what I wanted to say. In short, do not forget to fill the required fields. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna fill in these fields and put curly braces, control space, curly braces again, kind, identifier, and name. And make sure you have put this one, the authorization, the bearer token in the HTTP headers, and I will execute this. And if we go back to our collection type, here we have successfully created an entry. Okay, that's how to create. I will open new tab, and the next one is retrieve or read operation. So query, I'm just gonna name it this ID card verification, control space, and I will fetch all records here. Oops, I have just separated windows. Okay, put curly braces and press control space. I will just show kind, identifier, and name. Yeah, actually you can put all fields here, but it is up to you. And do not forget to put it here, but just like this one, if you open new tab and you have set the HTTP headers previously, so it will be placed automatically, so do not worry. Just make sure that the HTTP headers includes your JSON Web Token. I will execute this, and here we have successfully retrieved all records, 3 entries. Okay, I will not copy that and list ID. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be as verification. Yeah, it will not be a problem because this is just a name. So this one would be named in singular. And we will choose the singular one here. As a result, I have to put curly braces and I have to put the ID of the entry that I want to fetch. For example, I want to fetch this one, John Doe. I will copy the ID and paste here. Put curly brace. Put curly braces. And I will choose the fields that I want to fetch. I will run this. Hopefully it will be successful. Yes, it is. Password ID, John Doe, and P. So that is for the retrieve action. And next I will update. Again we will use mutation, update ID card verification. put curly braces, and I will choose this update ID card verification as suggested by the GraphQL Playground. So how did I do that? How did I do that? So here I pressed Control space and it has shown me the suggestion. Okay, and you know, when we want to update, we can only update an entry. So I have to put curly braces, input, in short, we have to specify the ID of the entry that we want to update. So we use this query, this string where and then control space ID. So this is the ID of John Doe. It ends with 22ed, and the data that I want to update is okay, the address. I want to update the address. For example, the address will be Garden Road. I'm not sure, I just put it randomly. Put curly braces here, just press Control space and it will give you the name of your collection type. Put curly braces again, and actually you can choose fields like kind, identifier, and you can even choose like this one, uploaded app, which is not stated here, inside the data. But to be clear, I want to show the name and the occupation as well. I will execute this. Oops. Instead of address, I have shown the occupation. This is the address, and it has changed it. Let's check. Click John Doe, and here the address has been successfully updated. So this is how to update, and the last one is to delete. I think I have to configure this first as authenticated role. I have to check this because I'm not allowed to, but okay, I will just show the example how if I uncheck this one and conduct the delete operation, mutation, delete ID card verification. This is just for naming. Control space, delete ID card verification, put curly braces, and we have to state where, to be specific, the ID of the record that we want to delete. So previously we created here Kai, and I think I'm gonna delete his record. I'm gonna delete his data, and I'm gonna copy the ID of Kai, paste here, and put curly braces, control space, curly braces again. I think let's check the docs. If we want to delete, we need the input. So the input is where. Inside the where we have to state the ID, just like this one. Inside the where we stated the ID, and then after the input we have to state the payload here. Okay, so these are the fields that we have in our collection type. So instead of kind, I will state the name. Okay, I think it will be executed successfully. Oh, we are forbidden to do this action because this one, we have to check this one, delete, and I will save that, and again I will execute this. Oops, I will just refresh. So I'm just gonna get another token. I think I will copy that, and put bearer here and execute this. Wait for a minute. Oh, it should be here. I was logging in using Mark. I'm sorry. I should have checked this one, delete. I'm so sorry, and I will uncheck this one, as you know, actually the delete action is not allowed. So if I execute this with this token in HTTP header, it has successfully deleted a record with name Kai. Let's check. Here there is no record with name Kai. So that is how to do CRUD operation using Strapi GraphQL. So actually I did it in using the HTTP header, but there is one way suggested by Strapi official website in the documentation of the GraphQL plugin. So we'll just copy and paste this. If I open strapi.io, So as you can see here, they have given users a tip to install mod header to set the authorization header in the request. So here I have used the HTTP headers, but if I click this, I know that mod header is an extension. Actually, it is available in Mozilla Firefox as well, but I will just use the one in Chrome because I have the mod header installed. So first, choose mod header and then click plus and request header. So make sure this is checked it and choose authorization here and put the value bearer, and I will just copy this token, this one, the one that I have obtained in login process, and paste it here. So as you see, the format stays the same. It has bearer as prefix and followed by your JSON Web Token here. So first we'll create an entry, or I will just copy this to make it faster, and we'll just change this maybe from Kai to Wayne and execute this here. And if I go back to here, I have successfully created a record with name Wayne. Again, I will just copy and paste here. This is just the shorten, execute, and you can see that we have there is a record with name Wayne, which we created previously. We'll copy this, sorry, not this one, and paste it here. So I have successfully fetched the record with name John Doe. This is for read operation, and here I will update a record. I will copy here this one and paste it here. And just change it manually. So this ID belongs to, it should belong to, yes, it belongs to John Doe. As you see, it is still Garden Road. So every time you send a request, make sure that this is check it and execute this, and it has been successfully updated. Let's see here, we have successfully updated it. And the last one is to delete. I will copy this, paste it here, but I will change the ID. the ID to Wayne's ID, paste it here, and make sure again that this is checked. Paste it here, and we have deleted a record with name Wayne. And here Wayne is no longer here. It means we have successfully did CRUD operation using mod header, an extension, and previously using HTTP headers. So there are two ways, maybe more than two ways, but at least now I found that we can do it in two ways. Thank you very much for watching. That's all from me. See you in the next video. Goodbye.